No. This is Brandon.
So you're Brandon.
Bafonile abasemakhazini mayelana nomzimba kabhuti wakho. Uma ungafiki uzoclaim umzimba kabhuti wakho in a few days. Kungenzeka uthi bamngcwabe in a mass grave.
Mona ufaneleke manje lento senza we should stop seeing each other.
I heard Lebo sending a message to Tandi telling her how much he loves her.
In my eyes, Tandi belongs with Uru.
Yeah, but Lebo's in love with her now. And they've been seeing each other.
What? Lulu, vuka mngani, you're gonna get late for work. Are you right?
Nindabo qalukula.
Yeah, and the grande change because of allergies or something. Okay, well then you must have it checked out. Your coffee?
Lulu, ngifuna wazi that I appreciate you for ungithengela le material yengubo yami yomshado. It was so thoughtful of you, even if ungazuba khona mshado.
Yazi uthanda ngixolele since wazi inyani ngozamo kutheni wena no Urone ngabuyelana. I mean, have you even spoken to him?
No, not since the explosion.
Wow, I just didn't think when I want to chat. So easy.
Bekungalula, Lula ma, it's complicated.
Lokanye kanye complicated. I guess you see the ball is in your court, Tandi. I mean, not looking in high book, okay. The least that you can do is tell him if the truth hasn't changed your mind about marrying him.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna tell Uru about the suicide. He'll just be a hero and try to fix me.
My lips are sealed.
I see you later.
Z hasn't been herself since the hospital.
Come on, Chris. Can you really blame her for any of this? I mean, she just come out of hospital to find out that her mother's being arrested for the murder of her father, who's probably not even dead. And then there's this whole trauma with this explosion. I mean, and then you go persisting that she has another baby, like immediately. Do you think that's fair?
Surrogacy was your idea.
Yeah, but I didn't think you'd go to her straight away, Chris.
Azania isn't over, Zoe, yet. And instead, she's developed this weird connection with Brandon.
Yeah, but can you blame her after the babies she's lost?
You know, I may not have carried them, but they were my children too.
I'm not saying your pain is any less, Chris. But people deal with things differently.
Yeah. And with me, maybe it means trying for another baby.
Chris, you cannot control what women do. You can explain all you want. You can try everything in your power, but they will do exactly what they want to do in the end.
Kuluma ngwazana or kuluma gontandi manje?
Both.
So you didn't take my advice and go and talk to her?
Tandi knows I didn't sleep with someone. She knows I love her. I just don't know why she hasn't called me.
Ubekwa yini ekseni kangaka?
Bafuna ukutshela ukuthi lento ungicela ukuthi ngiyenzile.
Then usuwayekile ama drugs.
Yeah. Ngafonela nemoshari nomzimba sticks.
Kumnandi ukubona intsha ithatha responsibility.
But kuyaduru ngcobo ubhuti wami. Ngapha mina ngimtholela ifuneral phala. ngithenge nebhokisi ngibhadala nomgodi wakhe mina ke lento le too much
then ngizokusisa
sas magogo
kuzomela umbeke ekhaya kini alale aphumule ngoxolo hey umoya kabhuti wakho hey usunezinyanga uzulazula ngizokunika ilist yezinto ukuthi ozomela usithenge uma usuzithengile lezo zinto kuzomela ufike nazo uziphethe uma sihlangana later eyosithuli
mina bangicoshile lapha ngiyaba ngivumela ukuthi ngiyenze lento le
oho angeke ngibanikeze lo choice phela manje yimi onepower lapha yana kuzomela wena ukhulume namadlozi ngoba uwe umuntu wesilisa osele kwifamily yakho
ngizothini
hey kuzomela ucabange something ngokusheshsha awu
kuyafana ngiyengikwazi ukuyafford lento le
ring yami umshado and I'm sure it's worth something Kefas wami kwamthatha isikhathi eside kabi ezama ukusave imali yokuyithenga
ngiyakwazi ungivumele ukuthi ngithengise ring yakho mamleader ayikho right
uzama ukuthola yonke imali ungayithola ngayo bese uthenga impepho nesnefu kwamanje imali esalayo uyibuyise kimi
ngiyabonga
then uzongitshela umsuqedile ngizokubona iyosithuli later
Morning, Grandma.
Hello.
Lou,
Don't do me.
those scissors are not the ones who
Yeah,
betrayed you.
scissors.
So, izinto zinjani between wena and Thandi after last night?
Zonke into izinto right.
I see. Thank goodness for that. I'm actually surprised though, because I thought after you confront her about le ndaba yakhe noLebo that mhlambe kuzoba war.
Andikamfisa uThandi Damien.
Oh, that means that you're going to drop this whole thing.
No, ndilindele yena ba I confess kum. And I mean she owes her best friend at least that much, don't you think? I wonder uzothini excuse yakhe yazi for into enjalo.
When it comes to matters of love, sometimes one doesn't have an excuse. You know, these things ziyenzeka nje. I mean, it's
Yima uyamthathelela uThandi?
no. Look, I can't speak for Thandi, but Lebo, I know that Lebo's been in love with Thandi for quite a while now. I think it goes as far back as their varsity years.
Okay, fine. Let's say that's true. I get that. But what I don't get is why my best friend hasn't told me yet.
Kanjani? Uzothini? Chomi, Jonga, I'm kind of dating your kind of boy.
Yeah, exactly. Because inyani leyo, Damien.
Look, please just don't kill Thandi, whatever you do. I mean, the last thing we need in this place is a crime of passion.
As long as uThandi ungixelela inyani, akuzobakho ngxaki. And the only crime of passion that I'll be committing is against whoever used these scissors on paper. Actually, in Zayoteng is near scary Sinja. It's a blunt Imanese, you know.
Yeah.
explosion in here. You shouldn't be running around like this, man.
My lady, I run with reason. Everything's going to be fine with Tandy and Lulu.
Really? Well, we both know that Lulu's a spoiled brat who always gets what she wants.
But she said that everything's going to be fine as long as Tandy tells her about the affair with Lebo.
But she already knows that.
But she wants it to come out of Tandy's lips.
What are the chances of that happening?
Guys, have you seen Lebo anyway?
No.
I need him to help me with my flat tire. I'm late for a meeting.
Oh, you hit a pothole.
I don't know, maybe. I didn't feel anything weird when I was driving in.
What if someone sabotaged you?
What, like Ace?
No. I was talking about...
I think we should go fix your tire before Tandy's late for her meeting.
Yes, please.
Ngiyabonga ngokuvumela ubaneli ukuthi alande umoya kaSticks awuhambise ekhaya kubo. Eish, ngiyazi ukuthi uphila kanjani ngalo mfana. Ngiyabonga nami leader ngalento ozoyenza la. Yazi angisakwazi ukulala phela nje seloku kwezwakala ukuthi kutholakala isidumbula yadini lami. Pho, uAce usafunani? Yazi uthanda ukungitshela ukuthi ukholwa ukuthi uSticks wabulawa uAce. Uthreatnisha ukuthi uzopress ama charges nje mangamxosha ngokumshaya ekhanda. Hey, hayi bomlayile loyo. Wow. Hey, akusabonakali nedamage ebekathi ikhona. Yeah, this construction guy usebenzile. Muhle umsebenzi wakhe. Yeah. Ngiyaxolisa ngokushaya ngempama. Ubu right. Yimi obekumele asize ubanele. Ubu right nawe di. Lo mfana uyawudinga ngempela ukuthi ancediswe. Yingakho ngamnikeza iring yami yomshado ukuthi ayithengise e-pawn shop. Uqinisekile ngempela ukuthi lengane izobuya nemali. The boy is on drugs. Mthembe lo mfana kithi. Kubanele uzobuya eyiphethe imali. Thulubheke.
Bengazi ukuthi kwazi ukushintsha itaya Daniel.
I got it from my daddy. I guess what I lack in heterosexuality I make up for with my tire changing skills.
Oh, thank you for this. Bengizoba yini ngaphandle kwakho.
Well, let's just say we should just be glad he's not here right now.
Mnandi, ne? Must be nice. Leqola indoda wena. If it's not Uhuru, it's a label. It's Damien your next project now.
Ukhuluma ngani lo?
Ukhuluma ngani? Tandy, is there mhlawumbe nothing that you're supposed to tell me? Into meme ephuma emlomeni wakho? No.
Lama, Tandy's got a very important meeting.
I know that you slept with Ulebo. Tandy, yenza njani lento kum? Nani? Wonke Tandy.
I'm sorry. Bengafuna ukusho lutho until I knew what it meant. Ngani ziningi kanjani izinto ebezenzeka empilweni yami and I just
nazo nenhloni yenza ngawe lento. I'm supposed to feel sorry for you.
Please.
Tandy, you hurt me.
Bengaqondile. Okay, I was just hurt over Uhuru.
Well, I hope it was worth it. Because clearly the friendship yam now meant nothing. Yeah, pull me flat.
Please. Okay. No, just lalele kancane Lulu, please.
Are you and Chris having dinners together?
And who told you that? Azania?
Manager and I talk. She's pretty starstruck. Just remember, Chris is my father, not yours.
You need that reminder, hey? Not me. I'm not the one sending my father's wife flowers.
It's none of your business.
Are you in love with Azania?
It's all part of the plan.
Why don't you just tell Chris that he's your father? He's not as bad as Auntie Simone made him out to be, I promise.
Tread carefully, little girl. And stop messing around in Brandon's business.
And you are?
Rude as always.
Have we met?
Don't you remember your adoptive aunt?
Aunt Simone. So you're the one forcing Brandon to go against Chris like this?
Just play your part as Daddy's little girl and keep your nose out of my business,
Okay? And if I refuse, dan kan ik Brandon sien.
You're really sure this is the way to go? You can't even afford your own place.
Yes, the planting, okay? Just
Actually, she just didn't tell you about
okay,
Lebo.
how would you feel if I was with Siam?
Well, that's different. Siamo and I are a real couple, whereas you and...
Nano Lebo's team.
I'll pack for you.
Yes, this whole sabotaging of my diary, I thought it would make me feel better, but I need to something more drastic, you know?
What do I say to you about crimes
No,
of passion?
relax, okay?
Good.
Yes, uLebo unothandi babacima nje yonke yonke lento yabo, they've got another thing coming. Ngaqale noqala.
Hey, baby. What happened? Are you okay?
Fine, I just fell on the bathroom floor and my wound started bleeding again.
And have you stopped bleeding?
Well, yeah. After a whole lot of panicking, I managed to rewrap my wound and stop the bleeding.
I'm sorry, baby. I should have been there when I said I would.
No, it's fine. I guess it's instant karma for losing my marbles with you.
Huh?
You know, Chris, I had a lot of thinking to do while I was struggling to get up, and I did.
And are you reconsidering surrogacy?
No. I just think I need to find Azania again. You know, without having a child.
Which means what exactly?
Since I married you, Chris, I've been under your shadow. And if it wasn't your shadow, then it was my family's shadow.
How could you be in our shadow? You're the one who keeps us going.
Which is why I need to find out what keeps Azania going. I don't know who I am separate from you. That's why I've decided I won't be doing the magazine article.
Wait, what?
Because I was only doing this whole thing to make you happy and to get the pressure off Chloe.
We've already committed ourselves.
Yes, Chris. You and Chloe are good together. You know, you're a family and she's your daughter and it makes you happy. I just need to figure out who I am separate from all of this on my own.
Okay, this isn't how it was supposed to go.
Well, having a child isn't going to fix it, Chris.
Are you sure you're not resisting Chloe because you've already adopted Brandon inside your head?
I haven't adopted Brandon, Chris. I just see a pain in him that I see in myself. And maybe if I fix him, I can fix myself.
As far as I'm concerned, you don't need to fix anything. I love you the way you are.
Angikabuyeli mfana. Uzobuya. Ngase kanjani kodwa? Uyazi ukuthi le ring engimnike yona ibaluleke kangakanani kimi. Yebo, wenzile amaphutha kodwa umfanyana olungile. Angifuni ukukholwa ukuthi kungaba nomuntu ongafuni ukubona umuntu wakubo engcwatshwa ngesizotha.
Lento uyenzela uKhefasi.
Engavelungile kabi uKhefasi wami. Wayi ngingakwazanga ukuyolanda umzimba wakhe. Ngikwazi ukungcwaba. Ngakwazi ukubeka umphefumulo wakhe ngokuthula.
Yes. Ngifise ngatrade impilo yomyeni wami nekaKhefasi.
Ngibanele. Ngimnike iring yami. Fanele abuye manje.
Ngizohlala la nawe. Azabuya, okay?
ntho e nngwe le nngwe e tlobaša lolo mo fe nakonyana fela tla understand.
No, wena unga-understandi lebo. Le nto engiyenzile is unforgivable.
Is anything wrong nalo wena?
She thinks you're in love with her. And now I've ruined her one chance to be happy with you.
Ha ke rate lulu. I mean, ntho e re etsa e ne le fun, just fun. Hape o lo date Mandla hantle ka pela ka ke
She
moshedi.
doesn't see it that way. And now I've lost another important person in my life.
Ha o tjho jwalo o tjho hore. T, you are the love of my life. And I'm willing to fight for that if I have to. Se ke hlokang ho se tseba fellas, could you love me back? Hey, could you? Could you love me?
Now what's the point? I think danger yours truly, so I might as well just do my own thing.
Usukhulumisa ngengane ke.
No, I'm not.
She's on leave.
Leave?
Yes.
She can't be on leave. I need to be on leave.
After ngibonile ithombe zakho noZamo, I was really hurt. I was so hurt that I slept with someone.
Okay, guys, what's next?